I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Hey folks, this is Matt once again, and coming at you with another review of an action film from PM Entertainment. And they made some good ones, they made some bad ones, bad one being Skyscraper, which I reviewed. But they made some good ones, like Last Man Standing with Jeff Wincott. They've done some good stuff with Gary Daniels. And also, this is probably the last Jeff Speakman film I'll ever talk about, because I reviewed Jeff Speakman films a long time ago, and then I wanted to re-review the ones I thought were the best ones. Like Jeff Speakman, if you've never seen this guy, definitely watch Deadly Outbreak, which is my favorite, The Perfect Weapon, Street Night, and I would say he made 4 good movies, good action movies, and this would be the 4th one, Land of the Free. I mean, you did see Jeff Speakman beat the shit out of William Shatner. That's a thumbs up right there. He's dead, Jim. Yes, he is. It just... I already re-reviewed Perfect Weapon, Deadly Outbreak, Street Night. I re-reviewed them thanks to the better camera and stuff. And this will be the last one I re-review. Because again, you know, like someone was asking me, what are the good Jeff Speakman films? Those 4. Now, The Perfect Weapon is probably the only one you're going to be able to get. It's on Blu-ray and DVD. I have the Blu-ray copy. Street Night, I only have the VHS version on DVD-R. Apparently there's a version overseas that's uncut, which I don't have. I wish I had it. And I wanted to buy one, but can't find them. Not on Amazon, not on eBay. Same with Deadly Outbreak. Like, I have Deadly Outbreak, but no, some good friends wanted the film. Like, you can see the film, Deadly Outbreak's been uploaded on YouTube, but you cannot find that DVD anywhere. And I'm like, wow. Thank God I got the DVD when I did, because it's very rare, which is sad, because it's a fun action movie. Again, Street Night, I have the VHS DVD-R, but again, I didn't know that overseas there was an uncut version of it. But yeah, this is the 4th one, and it probably won't be a long review, because this film, One Nation, Under God, Under Fire, Under Siege. It's a straightforward film. Again, produced by guys from PM Entertainment, Joseph Murray and Richard Pepin. Directed by a guy named Jerry Jameson. Now, Jerry Jameson, he's done a few films that some people may recognize. Some people may not, but for instance, if you look at some of this guy's credits, this guy's been directing since the 70s. He directed episodes... done a lot of TV work. He's done episodes of Mod Squad, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, Walker Texas Ranger. Some movies he's done. He did one called The Bat People in 1974. He did a TV movie called The Deadly Tower. That's actually one from the 70s where Kurt Russell played Charles Whitman, the sniper, called The Deadly Tower, which is interesting. I've never seen that one. That's interesting. Kurt Russell playing Charles Whitman. Interesting. This guy, Jerry Jameson, also directed Airport 77. That's the one with Jack Lemmon. the plane crashes, and this time it's underwater. Unfortunately, the guy directed Race the Titanic, which that was a famous flop from back in the day. Other stuff, episodes of Madam P.I., Dallas, TV movies of Gunsmoke, Bonanza, episodes of Murder, She Wrote. So it's kind of weird, all these films, and this one kind of sticks out because this guy has made many movies like this. The last film he directed was a TV movie called Safe Harbor in 2009. So I guess he's also mainly an editor as well. Edited, well, actually way back in the day he edited stuff. But yeah, basically after that went to be a director. And yeah, his last film was 2009. And the film, it's a decent one. It's a fun, decent Jeff Speakman one. I do think Daily Outbreak and Perfect Weapon and Street Night are much better. But I think if you like Jeff Speakman, you'll like this one. Mainly, Jeff Speakman plays a campaign manager who is working with William Shatner, who wants to be a senator. He's going for the Senate of California. And basically one thing leads to another, and Jeff Speakman is told by some friends and some guys from the FBI that his boss, William Shatner, is up to some shady dealings and funding this military, this militia. It never really specifies what William Shatner is going to use this militia for, but mainly that William Shatner is getting funding and he's using the funding to train and arm this militia. Jeff Speakman doesn't believe them at first, but then ultimately looks in the computers and finds out that they're telling the truth. And William Shatner doesn't like that, so he basically helps put a hit on Jeff Speakman's family. And Jeff Speakman's family go into witness protection. And actually Chris Lemmon, the son of Jack Lemmon, and Chris Lemmon's been in a few films as well, but he's sort of leading the witness protection, and then you find out that he's actually a bad guy working with William Shatner. So basically it's Jeff Speakman and his family escaping the bad guys, getting away from William Shatner's bad guy cronies, trying to survive until Jeff Speakman can testify. But of course he testifies, the judge is crooked, so Jeff Speakman's going to take matters into his own hands and beat the shit out of Captain Kirk. I mean, that's really the plot there. And is this film perfect? No. The score is pretty corny. Although I could deal with like the main theme, because it's very patriotic. The main theme music, it's like dun, 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 dun. It's corny, but that one piece of music I didn't mind. But the rest of the score is not really that good. The supporting cast, like the girl who plays his wife, or the kid who plays his son, Jeff Speakman's son. Not really the best actors. I will say Jeff Speakman does fine. William Shatner, you buy him as a guy going for the Senate. Fits him well. Chris Lemmon, who's not in the film too much, but he was fine as a guy who we find out was a bad guy. But really, when you go on these PM entertainment films, you want the action. And I will say that's what I liked about it. I go see this film. It came out in 1998. And I just want to see an action movie. And if you want to see some good action, there you go. The best PM entertainment film, I don't know. But I enjoyed it because, unfortunately, Jeff Speakman didn't do a lot with PM entertainment. I think he also did one called Running Red. Which, that film is... This is better than Running Red. Like, Running Red is kind of a time waster, but that has a lot more problems. Not as much action in that one, and also they absolutely rip off a scene from Red Heat. Like, they literally take the footage of that bus scene at the end of Red Heat, and they put it in that movie. So, I lose respect when that happens. At least they have their own action scenes, for what I noticed. I could be wrong, but... And that's what I liked about it. It went at a good pace. The film, with credits, is about 1 hour and 31 minutes. And it starts off with Jesse Speedman, campaign manager for Shatner. There's a guy trying to assassinate him. Jesse Speedman chases him, beats the shit out of him. This guy helps him and shoots the guy. Then when Jesse Speedman finds out what's going on, they try to stop him. He beats the shit out of some guards. I love his Kempo style of martial arts. Gets to the rooftop, beats the shit out of some more guards. Gets like a fire hose, jumps off the building. They did a lot better than this than they did in Skyscraper. You know, go watch that review if you want. But they did that a lot better than this than Skyscraper. And basically he goes in witness protection and the bad guys go after him. He shoots one with a shotgun. Practical blood squib goes out the window. Meets up some bad guys. Kicks the shit out of him. I just love his Kempo style. Just very rewatchable, interesting fighting style. Really eye-catching. You get some really good car chases. Particularly one where Jesse Speedman and his family actually steal a school bus. No one's in it, but there's a school bus. They steal it, and they're being chased. And it's a really well done action sequence with a school bus. Practical cars. When cars, they flip over huge. Even the bus flips over and a car hits it, and the school bus splits in two. For a direct-to-DVD movie that no one talks about, hey, really good car chase. Practical explosions, fires, stuff like that. Jesse Speedman testifies, and again, like I said, crooked judge, so he decides his son's in a coma, his wife's in the hospital, he's going to take matters in his own hands. He gets this place, and he, like, sets up a camera outside, so if people go in, he did, like, a bunch of bombs, like C4 type bombs. Some bad guys come in, he blows the shit out of them, goes to William Shatner's house, sets up a bunch of bombs there, blows the shit out of William Shatner's house. One thing I would say is that, as a bad point, the rest of, other than the rest of the score being kind of not that good, and the supporting cast, like Jesse Speedman, William Shatner, Chris Lemon, they do fine, but the rest of the supporting cast are kind of not that good. At the finale, I would have liked if they used Jesse Speedman's Kempo martial arts more in the third act. They don't really use it. It's mainly him sneaking in, setting up the bomb, stealing one of William Shatner's cars, driving out, and the place blows up. I would like to like get in and, you know, use more Kempo, taking out guards and stuff. I think that would have been better. But you have good stunt where, you know, his character gets on William Shatner's helicopter and he actually puts a bomb and William Shatner knows and jumps off, blows up the helicopter. And come on, Jesse Speedman gets to beat the shit out of William Shatner. You know, who hasn't wanted to beat the shit out of William Shatner? You get to see that. So that's good in my book. So you fat fuck. This is for all the asshole shit you did on Star Trek. It's for pissing off your co-stars. Treating them like shit. But, if you want a fun time waster, if you like Jesse Speedman, you like PM Entertainment action films, I think this is one of the good ones. Land of the Free. Fast, decent pace, good fisticuffs, explosions, car chases. You buy William Shatner as a evil politician. And again, I'm a fan of Jesse Speedman, so maybe that's why too. And I thought this is one of his good ones. Again, not as good as Perfect Weapon or Deadly Outbreak or Street Night, but I think this is definitely in his good section. So at least that's my opinion. But yeah, this is probably one of the shortest reviews I've done, because usually it's about 20-30 minutes. Maybe still will be once I put the footage in there. But either way, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for another review. And I'm not really taking requests. Not taking requests right now. I just want to do random stuff. But stay tuned, and we will see you later.